As many of you know, we in Nassau County, the town of Hempstead, and the city of Long Beach, as Council President Aramo said, are proud of our diversity, tolerance, and our acceptance. However, over the recent years, we have seen a spike in hate crimes throughout our nation, some of them here on Long Island and unfortunately in Nassau County. Hate crimes against the Jewish community in particular have risen here and around the world. Though thankfully these deplorable acts are not an everyday occurrence, they certainly raise awareness and concern for many throughout our community, especially around this time of year as we head into the Jewish high holidays. That is why, like many municipalities throughout New York State, we must provide enhanced protections for the safety and security in the days of these observances. That is why today I stand here with a number of local elected officials in local government in the shadow of one of our city's great synagogues and have called on our police commissioner as well as the Long Beach Police Department to once again, this year, enhance patrols in and around the areas where the Jewish community will worship this year.
Once again, we just want to emphasize the fact that diversity is an invaluable asset here in the city of Long Beach, and so we are grateful for your efforts. It's so important that we remember that no one within this city should feel afraid when they enter into their house of worship. And so we know today that in spite of all of the hateful actions that have taken place throughout our city and also throughout our nation, that love is that main ingredient that can conquer all fear. And so here in the city of Long Beach, we are honored and blessed that we have a wonderful community where we embrace each other and we embrace diversity and difference.
There are approximately 65,000 Jewish residents living in the town of Hempstead, with 40,000 of those living in the Five Towns area. So while our community celebrates the high holy days, we stand firm, we stand strong, and we stand together as a community in our commitment to keep our streets and our places of worship safe. The town's uniformed public safety officers patrol the properties of the town, both on foot and in patrol vehicles, and operates 24 hours a day. They provide 24-hour security and network with our other law enforcement agencies and local municipality entities, providing our residents with a constant availability of vital emergency services. These patrols, which again have direct lines of communication to other law enforcement partners, will serve as an added layer of security and an extra set of eyes during this most important time of the year for so many of our Jewish brothers and sisters in our community.
Unfortunately, in these times where anti-Semitism has skyrocketed, we have to make sure that we take even more precautions. I think actually events like this today are very important. I think there are hateful people who are waiting to see whether their leaders are going to stand up for tolerance. And if you look at what we have here today, we have different jurisdictions, different levels of government. We have people who are Catholic, Jewish, and Protestant all standing together for tolerance. And it's not only just speech. It's making sure that resources are there to keep people safe and protected and to protect their First Amendment rights to worship as they wish. Long Beach is committing resources to that. The town of Hempstead just made a historic announcement about that as well. And by the way, in my time doing this is definitely the first time Long Beach and the town of Hempstead have done anything together, which is wonderful to see as well. One of the first times since this new administration, it's been a nice trend. So I am very thankful for this. On the state level, we've just committed to give hundreds of thousands of dollars to Long Island institutions such as schools and community centers to keep them safe in light of last year's bomb threats. In the Senate, we voted to increase penalties for hate crimes. But together on a state and local partnership, there's a lot that we can do together to make sure that people feel safe praying in their communities. So thank you for doing this today, and thank you for the resources for this important effort.